Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening live to the Mixedmetalmedia radio show hosted by Metal Mistress C on Spreaker.com. Well, hello in podcast land. Today's show, I have an awesome 4-piece metal band. They were established in 2017. Their name is called the Panic Broadcast. Now, there is another Panic Broadcast band, but it's not the same band. These guys are from Virginia, and they are awesome. So I'm going to actually be calling them in a little bit, but I want to talk about them. You know, a lot of these bands are like, underground bands. This band is not signed. They are a melodic death metal groove band, which is awesome. I'm actually going to be playing one of their songs. They actually are like, they're working on an EP as we speak. So the song that I'm going to play you, I forget what it's called. Don't like when I get them on the line, I'll ask them about it, because honestly, they sent me a lot of stuff, which is pretty cool. So they are in Fort Defiance, Virginia. They like to take the reclusive, introverted approach to writing and creating, with nearly 3.5 albums worth of original material, one being a concept album in the works. That's what they were talking about recently. So I actually can't wait to interview these guys. So let me play their song first, and then I will call them, and then I have an awesome bunch of questions for them, and I actually have like a bunch of papers in front of me, so they have... I'm not sure if this is the song they might have sent me, but it might be Dead Weight, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just going to play it in a hot minute, and then we can go from there. Oops, let me go back. Here it is.
1, 2, 3.
shut that off a hot minute. Okay. Oh, I wish they would send that to me as an MP3. I can't wait to hear when it's all done. But anyway, I'm going to be calling them up in a few minutes. They coined the term, the Panic Broadcast coins the term against the grain for multiple reasons. Most importantly, because they're anything but ordinary. Finding interest in blistering heavy riffs sprinkled with melody, two-part guitar harmony, rage-induced screams, and fast thrash D beats. Double bass beats, I'm assuming, never average, never the same, never following whatever trend may be in today's metal scene. Originality is key, and that's why, Metal Mistress always looks for original bands. So without further ado, I'm going to be contacting Mike J, and I think the guy's name is Smokey. Smokey the Bear, I'm only kidding. So I'm going to call him up right now, and we're going to interview them. They're really fun. You're going to like them. They're fun, these guys, and they're awesome. Let's see if we can get them on the phone. Do. I'm like, where are they? I just talked to them. Hey, he's not answering his phone. Oh, there you are. I was like, hey, so I was calling, and I'm like, okay, the phone is ringing. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like,
it tends to do that.
I was like, I just spoke to him. I'm like, so anyway, I want to welcome you guys to Mixedmetalmedia. By the way, of course, you know who you're speaking to, but I just have to say it again. It's Metal Mistress C, and you guys are the topic of today's podcast. So
God.
I was just, what do you mean, oh God?
No, we're just a bunch of nobodies from the mountains of Virginia.
But see, that's exactly why I wanted you guys, because I didn't tell the listeners, but I met you, last year, right? When I was injured with my injury, and I stumbled upon you guys on TikTok, and I actually thought you guys were another podcast because of the name of your band.
Through happenstance, it turns out that no, we are not another podcast. We are indeed a band. But yeah, really cool. And like you were telling me about your story with your accident, and I understand why people call you a crash dummy.
Yeah, well, they call me actually Evil Knievel as another one I've been.
Well, we're glad that you're okay and you're recuperating since then.
Well, as long as you ain't jumping canyons or something, I think you're good.
Yeah.
No. Actually, I learned my lesson last time, so I mean, like.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. It's interesting. Like people think women would never get into these accidents, but. Again, accidents bear no gender here. It could happen to anybody, so it's like, but
pain is equal.
What's that?
I said the pain in an accident is equal.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you, dude. Like, listen, the only bright side of that is I don't even know how I survived that crash, honestly, because even when I went to the hospital, like, even when the police came, they're like, how the fuck are you all even alive? Like, you're
meant to be here.
Well, I think I remember her saying something about, like, you had, like, cans of soup or something.
I had what?
You had something in your backpack that, like...
Oh, yes. Yeah, I had a huge can of, like, Italian, like, wedding soup, believe it or not, was in my backpack.
There you go.
So, like,
the day.
Between that and, like, some clothes and, like, my purse and, like, so with that backpack on, now, mind you, I had no helmet, no elbow pads. I was just kind of cruising down, like, Mike J knows this area because he's from this area. So, like, he was cruising down by the Broadway Mall, right? And, like, fucking crash on the fucking, like, literally, it wasn't even my fault. There was, like, an upheaved sidewalk, I guess is a good way to put it. Like, kind of a good name for a metal band, Upheaved.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right, so, but anyway, so, that can of soup, I think, prevented me from actually going, I mean, I did kind of go over the handlebars, because I did have a big bruise, like, on my stomach area, where I, like, jabbed into the handlebars, but, like,
hey,
and,
one might say that was a super accident.
Exactly. Well, a super accident. Exactly. Yeah, it's
Seriously,
pretty funny.
We're glad that you're getting better, you're recuperating and everything.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know what? I mean, I don't know if you guys ever broke any bones, but I broke 13 bones in one day.
Damn. Yeah. I've broken my collarbone.
And wait, hold on. I did break a collarbone, so I'll tell you. I'll sum it down in a nutshell, because you guys, some of you know, and maybe one of you does. I think Mike J knows more than Smokey. I'm not sure, because you guys are confusing. I chatted with both of you, and I was like, I think they have the same name, these two guys. So
yeah, we all have, like, basic ass names, like 2 Mikes, a Jack, and a Matt. I mean, that's, like, the most...
Mike, Jack, Matt.
But
so
yeah.
Mike, Jack, Matt. Yeah, that's like
we basically, so Smokey's Smokey and I'm Mike. I mean, he's Mike too, but it's just easier to differentiate the two of us.
Well, yeah, because you're like Mike number 1 and Mike number 2.
I'll be Mike number 2. I don't care. He's older. He was here first. Sometimes I feel like Mike number 2.
That's all right. Listen. My mind is traveling as they speak. I got to keep it metal today. So we're not talking about stuff so I broke 13 bones. I broke my neck, actually. I broke my neck. I broke 4 vertebrae in my neck, so I call it 4 vertebrae. So it's like 4 vertebrae. I broke my shoulder in 3 spots. I broke the tip of the clavicle, the proximal humerus, the whole back of the head I smashed in, like, badly. Where I broke it down to the subchondral joint, and then I broke the humerus below the bicep. So, like, my whole arm was fucked up. And then, the best is, when you move downstairs to the lower half, I broke my pelvis in 4 fucking spots. And then I also broke 2 discs in my back, which I just had surgery on, like, about 5 months ago. So it's like, I'm able to.
You're like Steve Austin over there.
Yeah.
$6 million woman. Crazy.
Hey, listen, you know what? Well, this is what I like to tell people. My heavy metal ass loves to tell people, well, you know what? I could have died, but here's the problem. Heaven said, no fucking way, and hell said they weren't ready. So that's why I'm kind of stuck here, like, meandering around on Earth. Because, like, they all just didn't want me there. So, listen.
Well, Satan's not ready to give up his throne yet. That's why he said you're not welcome.
Yeah, there you go. With hell overflowed, the dead rat.
Exactly. So, listen, speaking of Satan...
You're here now, man.
So you guys formed in, like, 2017, right? Like, you guys,
Yes.
How did you guys, like, why, like, let me ask, why did you guys start a band? I always ask every band.
Well, this is Smokey. I've actually been playing for almost 20 years.
Okay.
And actually, my previous band, which had Matt in it.
Hello.
Hi, Matt. Okay. Oh, you're there too?
Yeah, we're all here.
Yeah, we're all here.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was going to be the 2 mics.
No. Mike, Jack, and Matt.
You got the whole group.
Oh, so I get the pleasure of speaking with all of you tonight. Pretty cool.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Excuse me, I'm smoking while I'm talking to us, and I'm coughing.
Hey,
so.
we are too.
All right, listen, we could smoke a weed, joint in the room, per se, like imaginary passing.
It's actually happening in spirit right now.
All right,
Quite
so
literally and figuratively.
I'm glad I have the entire Panic broadcast on, so that's awesome. So why don't you guys go around the room and introduce yourselves? Like tongue twister.
Matt, you start.
I'm Matt Griffin. I'm the guitarist. And I've joined these guys, you guys were together a couple years before I came back with you. I was in a band with Smokey before.
So what was that band called? Can you guys say?
It was a small band that we had called Sawbone Suicide.
Okay.
Peter's been phony.
And it was just another little metal project we had going. I was in that band when I was in high school, so I've known Smoke for a while. and I'm 32 now.
Wow. Still younger than me, but go ahead.
I'm Mike number 2, Mike J.
Yeah, you're my buddy. You're the one I always talk to.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
The same lands you come from.
That's right. You're a Long Islander. That's the best.
Yeah. I've been, I've been doing this since I was about 14. I started with bass and basically, simple things, a lot of Misfits stuff, and then I saw my uncle actually introduced me to Iron Maiden and Judas Priest when I was younger, and I saw Steve Harris, and I was like, all right, dude, this is what I want to do, for the rest of my life.
Harris is the man. Trust me.
That's what I'm saying. But fast forward, make it so it's not so freaking extensively long. Fast forward, moved to Virginia. Knew kind of how to play a little bit of drums, and a guy across the street had a band, and they needed a drummer, so I guess I just had to kind of sit down and teach myself, because middle of nowhere, I didn't know anybody, so I kind of
same here.
Through just networking and talking with people, ended up in a band with Smokey about 2015, 2016, something like that.
Smokey and the band.
And then we ended up leaving because the direction, it just wasn't the direction we were looking to go in, so we ended up forming our own thing. And then Matt came in shortly after, about a year or so, year and a month maybe after the fact, and that's basically that. So
we've been together since.
So that's for me. So
okay, got that.
Passing the torch to Smokey now.
All right, Smokey and the band. That's what I'm going to call you, Smokey and the band. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
All right. I'm Smokey. I'm Mike number 1.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 1.5.
Mike number 2. Take no shit.
I'll give you gold ID numbers. How's that? I'm like kidding.
There you go.
I'm kidding.
So like I said, I've been doing music probably about almost 20 years, and I picked Matt up when he was 15. He was still in high school.
And how old were you, if you don't mind me asking, at that time?
I didn't know no better.
At that time, I was...
Did he offer you candy and shove you in a van?
I was in my late 20s, early 30s when I...
All right, that's cool.
Him from high school.
No, it was...
This is going... It was so fucking on the rails.
It was a joint. I'll admit it. I faltered. I crumbled. I needed it. He was like, "Hey, here, what joint? You want to join my band?"
I was good friends with his dad and his mom.
That's cool. Honestly, you know what? Let me interject here for a second. So that is good, because you know why? You could have saved him a life of misery, right? Like him turning to be like some derelict in the fucking streets of Virginia that got mixed up with a bad crowd if it wasn't for music. So you probably gave him some sort of direction. Kudos to Smokey. What's that?
But at the same time, I could have actually been part of that bad crowd.
No, you weren't bad crowd.
I can see that shit.
No, I wasn't that bad.
Well, listen, if you didn't go to juvenile detention by the time you were 17, you made it okay.
Yeah, I made it all.
I was good.
We've had some close calls, but
Listen, I think we all have. Listen, I have a torrid past as well, but you know what? Listen, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So okay, do you guys have like a series of EPs? Because I think, let me see. I'm trying to see what I know. Mike J sent me something today, but I also remember from a couple of months back, I had something else from you guys, because I went on that like metal website, the Encyclopedia Metal.
Oh yeah.
You guys are on there, right?
Yeah. Oh hey, before anyway, hold on, real quick.
Do I have to finish interviewing the other guys?
Oh, hello. I'm the last one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't want to forget about you. I knew we were gonna go back to you. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. Yeah.
I didn't just pass you over. What's your name?
My name is Jack.
I'm
Okay.
the bass player.
So wait, you're like Jack the Ripper almost of the band.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could say that. I'm the baby of the band. I'm 23 years old.
Wow. So wait,
I joined these guys 6 years ago. Yeah,
how
6
old were
years ago.
you?
I'm 20. I think I was 17 when I joined. My
cool.
brother is Mike J.
Yeah.
Brothers.
We got like a little Van Halen thing going on.
You're the other Levittown guy.
Yeah, well,
kind of.
He was born
Okay.
in New York, but he was a baby.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
a Virginia boy at heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know they say Virginia's for lovers.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Really, Mike?
I'm a Smokey, been married 3 times.
Yeah, man. It is for lovers.
Yeah, lovers for bands, so you guys can
boy.
find each other and have a melodic groove death metal type family
That would
marriage,
be fantastic. I
right?
don't know about this area.
That's what we do.
So did I hit the nail on the head? Did I guess you guys correctly?
Absolutely.
What's that?
That we're a death metal groove family.
We're kind
Well, you're like a melodic death metal
it's
groove
like,
band.
it's got a lot of elements of pretty much everything.
Stoner metal.
Uh, did-
I would say closer to groove and thrash. Groove
all
and
right,
thrash.
so I got one of the categories correct.
Yeah.
I don't know, we got some more stuff, though.
But so does Pantera, and they're considered groove.
But like it's
Yeah.
really more or less like what the song's calling for. You know, like I mean we're pretty reckless when we write because we just take like stuff that just should not work, but somehow we make it. We just make it work.
We are by far
And-
not musically trained.
No.
That circle block in
Unorthodox
in the
as
square
well.
hole.
Yeah, we're putting the circle block in the square hole, very much so. Yeah.
So
I do have
wait, hold on a
musical
second. I have a question for the young guy, Jack the Ripper, right? Is that his name, Jack?
Yes.
Okay, so you were 17 when you joined the Panic broadcast. Now, did you have any musical, like, were you in bands? Like, what did you do before you were in the Panic
This is
broadcast?
my first band.
Oh, it
Before
is?
that, I tried to start like a couple bands, but there's nobody around here who wants to do that. So it's like it's kind of hard finding
Okay.
people who are interested in doing the same thing. I started with guitar first, and I learned how to do that. But I will say, when I joined this band is where I learned how to do most of the stuff that I'm able to do. So these guys kind of really taught me everything I know.
At the same time, when we write, I
We taught
got
each
to push
other.
myself too, because you'll come up with stuff that makes me go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the beauty of having a baby in your band. And I hate to say it, I'm not being mean, but like a younger person that's in today's times, because, you know, us older, you know, I don't know how old Smokey is, but I'll tell you, I'm 50. So, like, you know.
49.
All right,
Yeah,
so you're
he's like right near your age.
okay. Not that it's
But
a
yeah,
bad
like
thing.
nobody. That's what I'm saying. He's kind of like it kind of went the same way as I was inspired by my uncle who's also a musician, and you know he's always been a bass player, and then I was a bassist, and then I went and learned a couple things from there, and then like very much so in the same footstep, Jack kind of like taught himself like. But it's the type of music that I think that we're all introduced to early on, like, you know.
I used to watch these guys practice,
Yeah.
and it was pretty cool stuff.
Did you ever think that one day you would be in the band? You're like, whoever's brewing. You play going
not
over there
really.
to plant the seed?
I always thought they were cool, though. That's insane. I used to rep their stuff when I would walk down the halls in schools and stuff.
Mm.
Always listening to them and stuff.
And then we saw him wearing one of our shirts and said, "Grab him!"
Yeah.
well, that's
no,
good.
it's kind of funny because there was a time like we were playing out a lot, and I mean this was another lineup. Like, man, what 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that.
Yeah,
Right,
we had a,
right.
We had a falling out with a couple members and everything, and at one point we were a 3-piece, so that would consist of me on drums, Smokey on vocals, and then just Matt. So it was basically like an evil White Stripes.
Oh, okay.
You know,
that's
we
a
were
cool
writing
outlook.
songs. Yeah, we were writing songs. Cause, like, as Smokey just mentioned, like, at one point we were all bassists. So, like, we were all, like, so, like, Matt would come up with a riff, and then one of us would pick up the bass, and we'd start writing songs as a 3-piece. But, I think it was a couple months after that, to a year after that, Jack was like, "Hey, can I try out?" And we were like, "Well, yeah, why the hell not? You know, I mean, we need a bassist anyway." And you know, he was serious, so we had a 4-track EP that we did, years ago. And he 2017, and he went and basically learned the 4 songs off of there, and then came up and tried to play through a couple of those songs with us, and it ended up just working out. So
that's cool.
But there's no shortage of creativity here. Like, there's a constant flow of ideas and riffs, and it's like you'll hear us if you spend enough time, like, just as a fly on the wall in like the practice space. The most often repeated phrase is, "No new songs until we finish this," because we're getting, and like, I made no such promise. And what the fuck did we just do? Like 2 weeks ago, we're like, "Hey, let's work on a new song," and then in the process, we're like, "Hey, that sounds like a cool riff for that other song that we forgot about," and now here we are, dually freaking trying to, you know. So we're our own monster most of the time.
It all started with, "Hey, check this shit out," and then it just didn't stop.
Yeah. I mean, I think now we have like 30-something songs of material. Half of it hasn't even been released. We have one album. That's it. Out. And like all this other material that's just like waiting to see the light of day.
Well, do you guys need like a record label? Is that where you want to go record it, or you want to do it yourselves? I mean, because
we did the first album that we did that ourselves.
Okay.
We recorded everything, and we did most of the mixing and stuff. It was a pain in the ass. It was a learning process, but hey,
what program did you guys use?
I use Reaper. That's what I use.
You could also use Audacity too, you know.
Yeah.
Because Audacity, you can, like, mix in tracks. I don't know, like, I mean, sure you could do it on all other ones, but a lot of my friends use Audacity. To check that out.
I'll have to.
Because actually, what you could do is you could actually, like, you guys have a laptop?
Yeah, we just use my laptop.
All right, well,
plug everything up in here. And
after the podcast, I'll call Mike up later today or tomorrow, and I'll tell him what to do, and then you guys can do it, you know, or try to do it anyway.
really, I think our biggest problem we have is promoting.
Well, listen, I would help promote you guys. I mean, I do that for local bands even.
Oh,
you know, I mean, like, and I don't charge people. I do it for fun. It's fun for me. Because listen, I'm.
Well, Smoke, he's, you know, to a point, he's right, but, like, we were talking the other night, and I mentioned, we're all, and it's, like, the worst combination ever. Like, we're all, like, extremely introverted.
Well,
so it's, like, you have, like, 4 Neil Pearts, really. Like, they're kind of like, hey, we're in a fucking metal band, and we play in front of people, but we don't like people.
Well, let me just tell you something,
you know what I mean.
Right, but let me just tell you, as a media, like, not an expert, but I'm good at what I do. I know for a fact that bands itself suffer when they do not implement social media for your band. You have to do it. And
in this day and age,
we just have a problem of keeping up consistency.
Well,
we're too busy writing and stuff.
Yeah, like we're putting work. We gotta. I mean, there's nothing wrong with focusing like 100% on like the craft itself, like writing the songs, getting the stuff together, recording, rehearsing, this and that. But like, we need to really kind of like Jack was saying, like figure out a way to devote more time to consistency as far as that goes, like the promotion aspect of it. Like, I mean, because we do, like, we try to. I mean, but you know how it is, like life. We say has different schedules.
Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you try to make... Let me interject for a sec. Why don't you guys, like, designate one person... Like, okay, you guys are on... Let me ask you a question. If you guys are working... I don't know what you do in your regular day jobs, but... When I used to work, I would be, like, have downtime. I'd finish all my shit at work. I'd be, like, on my phone, right? Like, at work. Like, you're not supposed to be, but you are anyway. Like, and that would be the time you make, like, a post about your band. Don't make it like, you know, I know you want to have your time, but here's the thing. Your time is not going to help your band unless it's for your band. So, like, you guys really have to, like, one of you should be designated to, like, working on a YouTube channel. You guys have YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it can't be me.
He is like our main.
Yeah, he's like the
guy.
And I mean,
it's him and his wife work together on that.
Yeah, and I can't do it because I'm on 24-hour missile watch at NORAD. So
Okay, gotcha.
it gets in the way.
So, all right. So, why don't you guys take turns, like, trying to make a post or get your, like, website in order and do some other things? And
Actually, I'm in the middle of building a new website for us right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we
That's
know
very
it's down and
important.
everything.
But so where like I have questions for you guys, but you guys are where? You guys are on Facebook, you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, and where else? You're like that's
YouTube.
Spotify, Amazon Music.
Oh, you're on there too. Okay, good. Okay.
Where else?
We have a lot. Every
We're fucking everywhere.
social media. We have something.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you know
we're on Bandcamp.
oh, you're on
I
Bandcamp.
think,
Okay,
I
good.
think we're on SoundCloud. Are we on SoundCloud?
We do have a SoundCloud, but it hasn't been updated.
Yeah, it's old. as
Well, the
shit.
Bandcamp is mostly what everybody's using nowadays. So like these are part of like your electronic press kits, like your links.
Yeah.
So you guys got to get that all on like one page, especially your website. That's kind of where it should go. Like, and you make like
absolutely.
you know. So yeah, I mean, listen, if you need help and I can ahead like to do that stuff too. I can direct you how to do that if you don't know, because a lot of bands nowadays, like, you know, instead of like sending out your like a paper resume, your website is should have your electronic press kit on it. So it's like a digital resume. So people like, you know, I mean, look, most places down here, when you like go to play like big venues, they want to see an electronic press kit.
Well, yeah, of
So
course.
that's, you know, something you guys should work on. I'm actually helping a band right now, like do one actually. So I know a lot
nice.
about the what's that?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you know, I kind of do some media stuff for bands. That's what I was saying, you know. But anyway, so if you guys can't dedicate time to that, okay, but try to at least sometime in the next couple of months try to like at least do like update some stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I've been with that in like in respect. I've been like aggressively posting more content on like TikTok and shit, just trying to get more in like the algorithm.
I know, I've been sharing them, a lot of them, so which is good.
Oh, well, that's cool. Thank you. And I mean, a lot of them really are. It's just like random clips from like practice or like stuff we might be working on, or just some random nonsense. So, you know, just anything to kind of like get the engagement going. But like the kind of thing is that like me and Smokey kind of have like there's two Panic Broadcast accounts on TikTok. Like, so either one you find will lead you to the other one. So
gotcha. Okay, so I have some questions for you guys.
Okay. Good.
So like these are some cool questions. So your name alone feels loaded, right? What does the Panic Broadcast actually mean to you, and how does it connect to the themes of your music?
Well, our music is a lot of our music, you know, talks about conspiracy theories, government employees, and stuff like that. You know, the usual
contrabands, right?
In those bands.
And we had decided on the Panic Broadcast because obviously the name coming from the incident back in like
it was the 1938 War of the Worlds reading that Orson Welles did.
Yeah.
War of the Worlds, obviously H.G. Wells' book.
And when people tuned into the radio station, not hearing that this was a play, they freaked out because they heard familiar places that they knew, and the play was pretty convincing on the radio, so they freaked out and started panicking, and they dubbed the name the Panic Broadcast.
So basically, like, all of that aside, though, it's more along the lines of, like, one could say that was, like, the first, and this is a very, like, split dichotomy, so it's like, one could say that was, like, the first PSYOP, you know, psychological operation.
I'm like, PSYOP, what the fuck is that?
It was, well, it's an accident. It was...
I'm kidding.
No, but
I'm
but like,
busting a bull.
it's kind of like with the stuff that the direction and like the kind of idea that the stuff we've been writing about, it kind of falls into play with like, you know, plus it's literature. So, you know, that's like a five bonus points on that one. So
we write about other stuff too, though. We will never limit ourselves to what we can write about. But
then we have a grocery list.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, listen, that's good to have a grocery list. As long as you like go shopping and actually like deliver, it's good. You know what I mean?
We're waiting to hear someone say that they went and bought some of the ingredients from our lyrics, because I'm waiting for that day. I'm waiting for the day someone goes, "Hey man, thanks for reminding me. I got to go to the grocery store," and I'll be like,
and get
we did our job.
Cat litter and batteries, because
no way.
Don't forget milk. Fucking
Shrimp, frozen or steamed.
Frozen or steamed.
It makes no sense.
It makes no
Kind of like we don't really make a whole lot of sense.
Nah, but what Jack was saying is we write about a little bit of everything. Like, I mean, we got a song about Big Trouble in Little China. We got a song about,
I love that movie. That movie's great.
Yeah, we got a song about Sasquatch, a fucking battle squirrel, and then, it just...
You got to say it right.
We have fun.
Yeah, you gotta have fun.
But at the same time, we have all of the songs that are based off, Stephen King's The Stand,
Dark Tower, and
Dark Tower.
That's pretty awesome. So are you guys going to put, so let me ask, the grocery item list and then the Dark Tower stuff, are these going to be on separate, are you guys going to split?
The grocery list is on our first album. That's the one that's, you can see on Mixedmetalmedia and, Spotify and YouTube and all that. That's already out. But the Dark Tower stuff, we have, a concept album we're kind of working on about it. So it's about all the books.
So it would be 7 different songs. I mean, this is something that we've been working on since, realistically, the first one we wrote would be the third book would have been Cradle, and that was probably in 2017. So I mean, it was Cradle.
So you guys have a lot. So you guys actually are everywhere, which is good. So just
Yeah.
So
yeah.
how do those things get updated when you? I guess from your when you get a new website, you're gonna have to go and just post a new website and update on a lot of things, and then it'll kind of, I guess, recirculate however the hell it works, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's Smokey's main thing. You're really big on the social media stuff and trying to promote.
Yeah, I'm the one that does most of the artwork. I mean, Mike J will sit there and he draws a lot of this stuff, but I do a lot of the digital artwork and
photos.
Oh, that's good. Well, that's good. That's good you guys do that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So, Virginia, in Virginia, is there any underground metal scene there, or is there nothing there?
The whole,
yeah, it's a void.
You'll find them more closer to Richmond, Charlottesville, some in Harrisonburg, Roanoke.
How far are you guys from there?
About an hour or two away from every direction.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're in the perfect location, really. I mean, we are, but we aren't, because Jack said, it's a void.
We're far enough.
There's a lot of good bands around.
We're far enough away to where there's the immediate local scene is kind of dead because we live in a cow field near the mountains. But then of course, like most places, there's inner city stuff. That's where you'll find your scenes, like Richmond with Lamb of God and War and stuff.
Right. Actually, it's funny. I know the drummer of that band.
That's great. That's awesome.
Art Cruz, the drummer that's currently for him. I actually met him when he was in Prong, actually.
No
he
shit,
was
that's cool.
young. He was much younger. He didn't have the beard that he has now, and I mean, he had the beginning of a beard, but now he really has a. And it's just so funny. I've known him since. Let me think. It was 20. I want to say 2018 I met him.
Damn.
And it's funny how I met him, and this is an ultimately true story. So me and my ex-cross-dressing slave went to a Prong show dressed in our fetish gear, because I was promoting a fetish podcast.
Well, I mean, that's the only way to see Prom.
But I know Tommy Victor, so it's even funnier.
That's awesome.
So, I go to the show, and, Tommy was always cool with me, but he was always kind of, apprehensive around this cross-dressing guy that I brought around, So, anyway, Art Cruz is, walking down this hallway, and he walks right up to me and my cross-dresser. And mind you, I had this guy on a leash, and Art Cruz goes, look at these sexy bitches. That exactly came out of his fucking mouth. And I looked at him, I said, who the fuck are you calling a sexy bitch? That's what I said to him. And he's like, all right. He was like, all right, calm down. It was like really funny. So we ended up chatting, talking. He hung out with us. I actually have some pictures with him. They're on my, I'll find them. I'll send them to you guys. There's pictures of me and Art Cruz outside of this place. And he had like a Transformers shirt on that had like rhinestones. It was pretty cool. It was like Optimus Prime. And so we had some pictures with him. And he was in Prong for a couple of years. And then I think like, I want to say a couple of years back, he like told me he was going to become the drummer for Lamb of God. And I was like, no way, dude. And that's where he is now. It's pretty funny. But I met him like a long time ago now. It's like, but weird, you know? It's pretty funny. But yeah, he was like telling me put it this way. Every musician has some sort of fetish. That's all I could tell you, but I'm not going to go into it. It's amazing.
I like tacos.
Well, I met a lot of musicians. Mistress knows a lot of musicians, which is very interesting. So it's like, you know, so it's fun. I like it. It's all in good fun game. But yeah, so, but anyway, I forget where we're going with this. But I know, like, what were we talking about before this?
We all smoked weed, so it's like
a bunch of stoners.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. We all got stoned and like we forgot what the fuck I was talking about.
I think we were. We can't rewind again, man.
No, it's all right. You know what? I'll just ask another question. How's that?
There you go.
It'll come back.
So, all right. So we asked about the metal scene, right? So, your music carries a lot of intensity and some emotion. So, where do you guys usually pull your lyrical inspiration from? Is it real life politics, mental health, chaos, day-to-day stuff, shit you see on the internet, you know, that type of stuff?
Well, yeah, a bit of mix of column A, column B kind of situation.
Okay.
So really, whatever catches our attention, and especially if it's one that catches all of our interest in it, and
right.
Or if one of us is like inspired by watching a movie, playing a game, or just day-to-day stuff. A lot of our inspirations come from like older movies, older shows, older material.
Smoke, you wanna?
Well, the one song, Crystal Queen, which is one I always hold close. That was about my battle with addiction.
Same.
And
right.
And to this year, I think I'm now 22 years clean, 23 years clean.
Oh, that's good. So, do you guys think that when you were? I mean, here's an interesting perspective, and not that I'm saying to go back and do drugs, but like, you know, like, do you think when you were on drugs or any substances, were your lyrics and music different than they are now?
That's the thing. We weren't doing music at those times.
I'm on drugs
When he was going through, I'll let Smoke tell it. But my struggle, I wasn't playing.
Oh my god! You just made me I can't stop laughing in the background. He was screaming.
I would say my music definitely. Sorry, my writing has changed a complete 180 from the time when I was on dope really bad, as compared to now. Because I used to write a lot of. I mean, I was like really, really deep, dark.
Well, it's the perspective of things.
Malicious.
Because like when you're on like rock bottom looking up, it looks completely different.
Right. Well, that's exactly. I was trying to get that whole.
I got a little more hate. I had a lot more hate in my lyrics and stuff.
Oh, it's still there, my friend.
We have definitely mellowed the fuck out.
It is still there, but now it's more of a voluntary. It's not something I'm pouring out.
I feel like here lately we've been writing more along lines of like. I mean, because we joke around a lot, and you can tell in some of our songs, but it's becoming more like serious and more of like aware, like hyper aware of your surroundings, like the human condition type of thing. Kind of like in parallels with like you know Chuck Schuldiner of Death. Like his lyrics were the greatest because I mean, you know, he talked about like you know individual thought patterns, and I mean like some of the. I mean, come on, dude, some of those freaking lyrics are just. It's like reading a freaking psych book, really, because it rings true.
Right.
Like, in human form. I mean, it's just pure evil walking the earth here with us, whether you want to believe it or not. But I think a lot of that shit could be inspired from stuff like that.
And the cool thing is that we all dabble in it. I think every single one of us has written lyrics once before, and we all are collaborative. We all work together and write stuff.
Yeah, a lot of our stuff.
Of metal.
A lot of our stuff is purely a collaboration. Like, we try to work together on everything. We started off with our own, struggles like every band does, and everyone still faces their struggles.
We haven't had to sell our bodies yet, so that's a plus.
Listen.
Speaking of, Mike, you available Monday? No,
I'm always available.
Oh, is that why you called me Bob earlier? You guys are like secret bend over buddies? I'm like kidding.
No. That wouldn't be a fucking secret. No,
I'm like
Yeah, how could you
right, Mike? You text me earlier like, okay, B.O.B. I'm like, Bob. I'm like, what the hell is Bob? Like,
no problem, Bob. No sweat, Brett.
Oh, God.
No shit.
I'm
half expecting to hear you say Bob.
By the way, I was only kidding. I did that to be funny, actually, before. So.
No, that was good. That was quick, too.
Listen, I am. Let me tell you something about me. I may have a paralyzed shoulder, but my mind is very, very sharp. Trust me.
Oh, I know.
When one sense goes numb, the other is sharpened.
Trust me, Mistress has a mental mind fuck that'll just sneak up on you, and
there you go.
Very witty and sarcastic I am sometimes.
And that's one of the many qualities of why we love you.
Really?
Sarcasm is like my main language. Shit.
I know, listen, it's all in good fun. I mean, listen, I always say this. If people don't like me, they can go fuck themselves, literally.
Exactly.
Because, I am who I am, and I'm never going to change for anybody. So that's just, that's it. So
that might be their issue. They probably just need someone to get laid.
Wait, what's that?
If they're assholes, they might just need to get laid. You may have just given them good sound advice.
Maybe. You never know, right? Listen, some people have all that, like, pent-up aggression, right? Like, and, they like, like, masturbate just to get their worries away.
I don't masturbate.
I sneer. Now I'm gonna stop right now.
Chainsaw.
You guys should write a song about that. That'd be kind of funny.
I masturbate with one of those fucking chain link kitchen fish knife gloves. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a chain mail, like a knife's jacking me off. No, just.
Oh my God, that's like you'll have grated cheese over there. What the hell's the matter with you?
I stick my ears in a wood chipper.
That was just patient.
That's fucked up. Wow, this is going off the rails.
Listen, you know what? This is what happens on my show every time.
That's
because
awesome.
I always say that musicians, right? Now, here's the thing. I'm a dominatrix, right, or semi-retired dominatrix, kind of doing different things, writing for magazines now, and doing my podcast. Not so much, BDSM, unless I find somebody who's extremely suitable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then listen, they have to pass all of my qualifications because I have a disability on top of it. So it's kind of like, but anyway, so here's the thing with that. All musicians have some sort of fetishes, right? So, and I always say there's always like, who made up that coin term, sex, drugs, and rock and roll? So here's the thing.
Was it Keith Richards back in 1800 or something?
Yeah, whatever. So like, not so, maybe it's sex and drugs nowadays is like marijuana, but it's like legal drugs. Not so much like any of the other, like, crazy shit that was, like, years past from, like, the fucking passe era of drug use. I mean, not too many people nowadays are doing heroin. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
No, it's fentanyl now.
Fuck.
Yeah, but even still, that is so much more worse. One pin dot of that shit, I heard, is, like, lethal. So, like, it's
exactly.
So, so think about it. So you still got the sex and you still got the rock and roll heavy metal aspect, but there's no drugs in there.
Yeah, but now you got all kinds of fucking unknown diseases and shit. I can't get that fucking my drums, so.
Well, yeah, well, exactly. Well, there you go. So that's, you know, that's the whole
stick
point.
to our legal stuff. Yeah. It's what helps us write.
Well, exactly. That's what I was going to ask you. You guys, like, smoke weed and write songs and stuff? I think, you know, listen.
Almost exclusively. I think the first time
the weed has to be there.
Yeah, it's the only way I can tolerate.
Half the time we can't see each other in the room because it's so damn
Smoky?
Yeah, it is. It does get foggy, and then we're going to think of events.
So wait, it gets even more smokier because smoky, and it's smoky in the room, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, it's very true.
He's just actually
smoking at every work vest.
Yeah.
Constantly.
They constantly smell like weed.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's like a walking Cypress Hill concert.
If weed had a cologne, it would be called Smoky.
Yeah, it would just... What, you get a Charlie horse?
Oh, crap.
He's laying over here like he's all fucked up.
Listen, I had a cramp in my leg last night. I feel your pain. Trust me.
I hate that shit.
Is it right in the back of your calf too?
I think it's in the back of your freaking thigh. Dude, you just gotta stand yourself up. You
listen. You gotta stand yourself up, and you gotta take your hand. You gotta dig it into where the cramp is and rub it out. Like I'm dead serious.
I mean, I'm sorry, dude, that like it happened, but it was also perfect timing.
Listen, but you know what? Did your toes curl up too? Because sometimes.
Hell yeah.
I'm dead serious. Your sartorius muscle is tight. So what you need to do is, trust me, listen to me. Stand up, take your thumb, and like really vigorously dig it into the inside of your thigh where the muscle is tense. And.
Come on, Smokey, we believe.
And you gotta like somehow release the pressure there. You also have to walk it off too after you like rub yourself for a few minutes.
That's right. Rub myself for a few minutes.
Rub yourself a few minutes and you feel better.
I just want to stick it right in the sandwich after the fact. And the continental breakfast.
So there's I kind of feel like maybe we should explain that.
I'll feel better.
We played this show. I can't remember where it was. It doesn't matter. But there was this woman, and I think we were the next band on, and we're standing there watching this one band, and there's this woman standing there talking to Smokey's wife, and I happened to walk over, and I thought it was a friend of theirs, and I was just like, I'm standing there, and I look up, she turns to me, she goes, "Hey, how you doing there?" And I'm like, I'm good. How are you? And she's like, "Yeah, hey, she's like freaking like, I don't even know, I guess she was hammered or something, but she's like, the khakis lady. She looks at Smokey, he comes over to the freaking table, and he's wearing khaki shorts, like ripped, like khaki, like cargo shorts or whatever, and she's like, "Hey, buddy, khakis ain't metal. I don't know where you seen that shit. Like fucking dude." So, like, we implemented this voice, and we're driving, we're going down to South Carolina to play this, dude, we're going down to South Carolina for this metal festival thing, and the whole way there, it's like 6 hours. Like, just 6 hours of, like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" Like just talking like that. But by the time we got there, like, my fucking throat was so, like,
sore?
Like, yeah, dude. And I'm, like, thinking to myself, like, so I'm glad that I don't sing, and then I'm wondering how Smoke's gonna pull it off. So we're our own, like, biggest, like, fucking nuisance, really. And
well, but you know what? I mean, due to the fact that you just mimic the voice now actually tells me how much thought you've put into that.
Oh, my God.
So you know what you should do? I'm going to give you advice. You should make up a song about that and put that fucking voice in there.
You know what? I'm going to fucking do it right now. Let's hear it, buddy. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know.
Actually, you guys should check out the article that I did in the Underground Alternative magazine that came out actually a couple of days ago. There's a band in there. You guys should follow them on, I think she's on TikTok also. It's a hardcore band from the city, and they're called In the Next Life. And the woman, she's a friend of mine actually, this black girl. Her name is Caroline Stewart. And she is a voiceover artist also, by the way.
Oh, that's cool. I always wanted to get into doing that. I just never knew how to.
Hey, I do it pretty good, Hank Hill from King of the Hill. Boy.
Do you? Let me hear it.
Well, I'll tell you what, buddy. All I want's a nice beer, in a football game.
If it gets 1 degree hotter,
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Just write a song about Hank Hill. It's just like the head.
just call it propane.
Yeah.
Propane accessory.
So you should do that, and you should have him do the Hank Hill thing in the background, like. And
Oh my god.
that would be.
I
Listen, these are ideas for you to do for your songs, upcoming shit.
I thought of crazier shit.
I can picture it now. I can just picture it now. Be like,
I'll take a Baja Blast. You those 2 boys are quacking off in my tool shed?
Well, that's Mr. Anderson. Yeah. All right,
So you should check her out because honestly, like, she's they're a hardcore band.
you were telling me about them the other night. We were talking.
Yes, and she's also a dominatrix too, which is even funny.
Okay, well,
yes.
small world.
yes, ma'am.
So, but she's more of like a switch actually, and she will dominate, but she also likes to be like, kind of, I guess, on the opposite end of the spectrum,
Okay.
She likes to use both hands. All right.
I mean, listen, I for one am not, but she is, and that's cool. Like, but she also likes to be addressed as Goddess Caroline. So if you message her online, if you want to talk to her in the band perspective, you could tell her that I sent you, and then she'll be like, okay. Because I think I did speak to her about you guys actually in particular. So I mean, listen, you guys could do voiceover shit with each other. I mean, that'd be
That'd
kind of
be
cool.
awesome. Hell yeah.
I'd be down for that.
All right, listen, and she actually has a TV program that she does called, I don't remember the name of it. It's like, I should know this, right? It's like, I think it's called WCTV or something like that, I think, or it's
Okay, we'll check it out.
I don't know exactly. Like, go find her on Instagram. They're called In the Next Life, and she's on TikTok also, I think, and Facebook, and they're all over the fucking place. She has a band camp and all kinds of other stuff, but I also did that band, and then I put my friend's punk band. They're from Long Island. They're called Deadly Skies. They're fucking awesome too, actually. So you should check them out. If you go to my YouTube channel on YouTube, Mixed Metal Media on YouTube, there's a video of them that's called their video Loose Ends is on there.
Okay.
So they're actually they were in the magazine as well. And then hopefully you guys in another couple of months, later in later episodes, I will have you guys in that magazine as well.
Heck yeah.
I'll give him a follow now.
All right. Smoke just found the band, and he just sent them a follow. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, they're really, and you should follow the other one too, Deadly Skies.
Okay.
And you should actually, I'm going to give you a list of bands to follow.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
You can follow
Absolutely.
Jones Crusher Band. You can follow The Great Lie. This band, The Great Lie, and Jones Crusher actually are playing next weekend at Mr. Beery's on the January 10th. They're starting at 9 o'clock. They're doing like a it's kind of funny. They're doing like a CBGB type thing, like a show, like a punk show, and they're having this Ramones tribute to the Ramones band play there.
That's awesome.
Also, because the joke of the day here is that Mr. Beery's is open longer than CBGB's. Get it?
Okay. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I love Beery's.
Yeah, but Beery's is closing down February of 27. Right? Yeah, actually later today I'm going to be hosting a big tribute show there tonight. Actually, nice. I got my friend's band from Long Island here. It's called Boogie Mama. They're a tribute to Led Zeppelin. And then I also have Super Sabbath, which is a Black Sabbath tribute. So that is tonight at Mr. Beery's, and that's my show, and it's called Hammer of the Sabbath, actually.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's pretty awesome. So I had to do something fun for, the new year, and I got the guys to play a show there, and I'm hosting the whole thing, so it's really awesome.
Right on.
So, but yeah, Beery's has got a lot of cool shit happening there, but it sucks because they're closing down, and it's not because, it's just basically because, Steve has to retire, plus the building over there is, taking, it's a lot of reasons, but it's mostly retirement, too,
I'll tell you what, it would be kind of cool. I mean, if they're closing at 27, if we can make our way up there.
Listen, you should let me know because I would like to book I have other metal bands I could stick you guys in with.
That would be
Absolutely.
awesome.
So, you know, when I go there tonight to do some stuff, I'll have to see what the calendar looks like while I'm there. You know,
Yeah,
and
that'd be great.
like when do you guys think you could come? If you gave me like an idea, like, and I could plan.
Well, all right. So basically, what we were talking about, actually, last practice is just taking this winter, and we have a couple tracks that we're trying to get polished up for release. One of them, actually, the video I sent you earlier, the song "Mace to the Face."
Oh yeah, what's the song? I played that. What is that called?
Mace to the Face.
Oh, Mace to the Face. That's nice.
Yeah, it's about killing orcs with a big fucking mace.
Basically, just working on trying to get some singles out. We were planning on doing like a 3-song demo, just to have those 3 songs. That one included Mace to the Face, be on a 3-song demo that we want to put out, just to show what we've been up to, since it's been kind of a long time since we've done the album.
But so we're gonna take a winter to do kind of that and get a couple more eggs in our basket. And I think this summer we're gonna try to get out there and play a couple more shows because we've been a little stale the last year or so. But get out and just play more, you know.
I'm like,
so yeah, I mean, if we could set something up, we'll come up east. I mean, shit, I used to live there, so it's
hometown
really.
For you. You have friends that still live here. Your cousin lives here.
I've never played a show in my own fucking place.
Well, you should. You know?
Yeah, that'd be cool. And if Erie's
and I'd love to go up there because my dad's from up in Long Island.
Yeah, Mike's dad's from Babylon.
The most I've seen of New York was a transfer on a bus, so I had like maybe 30 minutes of being in New York. Didn't really get to see anything.
Yeah, you guys should. Yeah,
I guess
come. A bus ride. All right. Well, this time you have to be like. I mean, a bus. I mean, I guess you. There's not a lot of buses in Long Island anymore.
Yeah, screw that, man. I took
mostly
a bus
like
out of
all Uber and like independent taxis and like you know. It's almost like Total Recall without the
I'll be honest.
Without the dummy.
Johnny Cab. Yeah.
I'll be honest. When I was on the bus, they just told me, "Hey, it's New York," and I'm like, "What part?" They're like, "Yes." I go, "Okay,"
and that was it. Matt,
all right.
That was Matt's introduction to New York.
That was to New York. Hey, what part is this?
Well, there it is.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
Moving along.
It's very informative.
Yar, give me a mystery to you.
It was like you're on a robotic tram.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had better interactions from an AI. You couldn't tell me anymore.
Jesus.
God, that's terrible.
You could have at least told me, "Hey, I'm in this part of New York." No, they were like,
Yep,
"Yes,"
yeah.
And then walked away, and I'm like, "All right, I'm on my own for this one. Cool."
Yeah, but yeah, once we get all that crap taken away, that could only really benefit because then we don't have a whole bunch of shit that we want to work on. We can get out there and start playing more.
Yeah, because I have a friend. I mean, I could probably even do it too. I know other metal bands. I could probably fit with your degree of metal. You know.
Yeah.
Like actually, there was a band. They're from Suffolk County. I interviewed them probably like I want to say August of 24. I think it was. I think they were the last band before the Todd Strange interview, and then I took like a hiatus for a while. So like the last band, the Long Island metal band that I had interviewed was called Dead Within Days. You should check them out. The singer of that band is actually blind, believe it or not.
Oh wow!
So he was a cool guy, and like I had asked him, I said, I asked him a question. I said, "Have you ever fallen like in your audience and shit?" He goes, "Yes and no." he's like, one time I did, and they picked me up because they knew he was blind, But like, it's cool. Like I think they played at Beery's like once or twice. I think after I had interviewed them, which was kind of cool, But they're out in like Suffolk County. I forget, maybe like Riverhead, Yaphank or something. I think in that vicinity, you know what I mean? But they're like melodic death groove metal. Like I would probably like plop them in a show with you guys.
Yeah, that sounds like something that would be, because like honestly, like we play with a lot of really good bands, but it's mostly like just around this area. I don't know if it's just the way that things are nowadays, like the trend or whatever. But it just seems to be like a lot of like deathcore.
Yeah, I mean, I have other bands too.
glam music, and like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we like some of that stuff too, but it's like, it's very strange, like, when we get put on a bill, because we're very, like, old school, kind of like in our writing, like more dynamic.
Well, why don't you do this?
Heaviness mixed with melody.
Why don't you guys?
So, like, how do you write a thrash song? And that's basically what we do.
Well,
but,
why
like,
don't
nobody really around here does that type of thing. It's very strange, like, when we get put on a bill, because, like I said, you have like 4 bands that sound similar to some respect. But then you have us, which is like the black sheep of like the night, which is like, some people either get it or they don't. And that's fine.
Well,
but like,
check out my other friend's band called Dead Tide. They're from New Jersey. They actually they played Beeries for a Season's Beatings a couple of years ago, like about maybe 3 years ago now, 2-3 years ago. And they have a really big following, and they're good. They're but they're like melodic death metal. You know, I think you guys could play with them too, actually. But you have to check them out. Like, why don't you guys do this? I'll send you guys some links of some of the bands that were on the show. And these are all bands that would be willing to play Beeries. This is why I'm kind of going in this route. Because there are some bands that are like, nah, I don't want to play that place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I'll send you guys some links. And, yeah, maybe I can cook up or help. I have a friend that actually does a lot of metal shows, too. His thing is called Jack Cheek's Eternal Disco.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
Hilarious. So, like, you know, he's always looking for, like, metal bands, too, from other places. And this. So, yeah, listen, maybe I could, talk to him. He's interested in, I did a show with him back in November. Him and I did the tribute night together, and he brought a third band. We had, it was Super Sabbath, the Zeppelin band, and then we had Sid's Kids, which was a Syd Barrett, era band or whatever. Like,
right.
Yeah, it was all right, but I was like, sleepy during that. Like, it was a long night. It was a long day for me too, and I was like exhausted. I had a headache, and it was just
understandable.
God, so like, but yeah, but him and I like to put like shows together. I can have some help with this, so if like we can get other bands involved. And do because actually I'm trying to think when, but I think Beeries does do a black metal, doom, all kinds of metal show, and it's usually for 2 days.
Yeah.
So I can try. I know the guy who like kind of runs it. I can kind of ask him if he like when it is, and maybe I can get you guys on that bill.
That would be freaking awesome, because at least we'd have something set on the calendar.
And it could be in the next couple of months even, because I know they do it like April, May, like, so is that like too fast for you guys, if that's the...
I don't think so. I
don't think so.
I think our kind of perspective is that we're kind of like wanting to play more shows around maybe spring and summertime anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by that point, we should be done with the recording stuff and everything like that. We've been wanting to get out and play like more and more and more and more, as much as humanly freaking
I just
possible.
feel like if we got further up north, then we'd probably get a better following.
Yeah, we do way better at like away shows, I feel like, than like
Okay.
home shows.
Well, then you guys should... I'll see what I can... When I go there tonight for my show, I'll find out about the metal thing. And, because I know it's like usually like April, May. Sometimes I have it in June. Depends on like when they can get the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know, I'll find out and I'll see if I can get you guys on that list.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, you get us on that list, we'll fucking be there. And I'll tell you another thing, like, we kind of have, I guess it's kind of like a self-proclaimed reputation that, like, if we get put on a bill, or if somebody's like, hey, can you guys do the show, there's like a 92 to 93 percentile that we're good to go. I mean, like, we all have, like, everybody works different shifts and stuff, so it's, like, weird, janky kind of schedules, but if we commit to something, there's pretty much an A+ chance that we're going to fucking be there.
All right, well, let me see what I can do when I go there tonight.
Seriousness is not a problem with a bunch of jokers.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, I mean, because I know the last time there was bands from all different places there, like Rhode Island, like, so, that's like the prime time to do that,
Yeah, it's the best way to meet people.
And if you guys have family in Long Island here, it should be no problem for you guys to come and,
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't your cousin still live here?
Yeah. I still have some people. scattered around that I could rally together, possibly. But yeah, we got
I just don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I got a rock. I got a rock.
You got a what?
I got a rock.
Fucking hell, man.
Everybody has relations in New York, and I'm over here
He
like,
pulled the old Charlie Brown.
I got a rock.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
So wait, what's next on the agenda for you guys? So you guys are gonna obviously like work on your doing some new stuff. You said, right?
Yeah. So we were talking about, we have 3 or 4 tracks already recorded. We just have to kind of listen through them and see if anything needs to be polished up, if any vocals need to be added or subtracted or redone or anything like that. But once we get that taken care of, we're very close to finishing up this concept album thing. And
Right.
Writing it, not
right. I'd say within, I don't know, the next couple months, I think that we should be pretty close to sitting down and actually maybe thinking about putting an effort towards that.
Right.
But,
Right.
Jack,
That's
do you
cool.
want to?
We were kind of discussing this a bit before we got on the call with you, but we're thinking about releasing a song soon.
Okay, you should absolutely. Yes.
That Made to the Face song we were just listening to the recordings of it that we were doing, and if all things go good, within the next couple of months or so, we should have some songs out, hopefully.
So wait, is Make the Face about that girl with this froggy voice?
Oh, the cat. No. This was
Yes.
This was kind of a fun one. It actually just pretty much the last couple songs we've been working on just came out of nowhere. Like somebody just starts playing a riff and then Mike's like, "Hey, I got words for that already," and then before you know it. But this one was just kind of I think we had most of the music done. And then through some kind of, I don't know if one of us was watching Lord of the Rings or some shit, or playing Skyrim. Yeah, and then we were like, hey, let's write a song about killing fucking orcs with a huge ass mace, and so that's basically it's a fantasy metal
Mace
song.
to the Face. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
So
hey,
that's-
listen, that's okay because think about it. Here I am tonight, Led Zeppelin, right? The most of Lord of the Rings goes with Ramble On and
Oh yeah, Misty Mountain Hop and all that.
Right, exactly. So think about it. You could be the metal version of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. We need a fucking woodwind section.
You shall not pass.
Listen, that is my ultimate favorite. If I'm out somewhere and I don't fucking like somebody, I actually do that. I raise my hand and I'm like, you shall not pass. I'm get the fuck out of there.
Does it work?
It actually does, believe it or not.
I believe it. I'd be like, I'm scared. I'm not going to pass you.
Especially when I'm dressed
Go
like
backwards.
Mistress and I do that. Oh, God. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you guys a real funny story about me back in the day. With that cross-dressing, submissive, the guy, he was a big bodybuilder, and I had him on a leash, and we went to go see Slayer at the Paramount in Huntington, and I had a Slayer mini dress with a hood. It was cute, and then I got him a custom one also, so I had him in a Slayer dress also.
That's funny.
And I was walking him along the outside of all these big burly metalhead guys, right?
Oh my God.
And some of them are whistling either at him or at me or the both of us or whatever. And I thought it was, I'm an exhibitionist, so I actually get off on this shit, right? People looking at me in a weird way in public, right? So and it's kind of funny. You guys should be too. You're a band. You have to come together as united front and not be so introverted. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that is very true.
So, so listen, if I can do this, you can do this, okay? If a blind singer can make himself seen visible, you guys can do this. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Give you some words of wisdom here, right? So being with this, I'm at the walking down with them, and we get him inside, and the guy at the Paramount goes, "Oh, it's you again." I'm like, "Yep." And he goes, "All right, come on in." And he lets us in, and he's, the guy's walking in heels. And, we go into, like, we had general, like, admission area, and we're watching Slayer, and Tom Araya is fucking making faces at me and the cross-dresser, because we both had, like, Slayer dresses on. It was fucking hilarious. So, you know, listen, you know, you gotta kind of, like, have, like, things outside the box. But I've been to so many shows where I've attracted so much attention just based on, like, you know, I was like, some would say I made a spectacle of myself. Yes, that may be true, but you know what? During those times, I would hand out business cards and stickers, and I was, like, doing self-promotion. You guys should do that, too. Like, do something, like, fucking whacked in public and hand out stickers to your band or something. You know what I mean?
Well, the poster thing.
Oh, yeah.
We come up with, like, concepts for merch and stuff all the time. We always think of these wacky ideas for, like, merch.
I had this idea. So, like, shirts, and, like, you know, stuff like that, that's great. But I had this idea to, like, go out. I think I'm still going to do it. I'm going to go to, like, the dollar store and, like, buy, like, every single, like, $10 like piece of shit toaster that they have, and just make, like, so on each one I'm gonna draw something different, like, that has to do with our band, and, like, you know, sell them at a show. Panic Broadcast toaster. Who the fuck doesn't want a brand new toaster with artwork?
It would be cool too to have the album and the EP and, like,
yeah, like, put the album and the EP and the toast slots. You
Are you
know?
going to do, like, a bundle? That's cool.
Yeah,
actually,
we
you
can
know,
do
that's
that.
a cool idea. But actually, you could do one even better. Since you guys are in the South and there's, like, a lot of, like, people who do crafts there, you could probably find some girl that has a Cricut machine, and you could give her, like, a thing where she could scan it into her, and she could make out these print-out, cut-out things that you could stick to the toaster, and then, like, you know, it has to be, like, something that could be heat-proof, because you don't want to use the toaster and start a fire, either. So
that is true.
So
I was going to use paint markers and fucking shellac, you know?
Yeah, but even still, you have to make sure it's not flammable. It's not going to, like, burn.
Right?
So that's
we guarantee you this toast is going to be done.
We'll just look at him and say, it's more of a novelty item.
Yeah. Yo, it makes toast and it makes you brown bread.
It only toasts once.
Yeah, it only toasts, but just once.
Yeah, because basically, like, you know, like that Billy Joel song, like, we didn't start the fire. Well, you guys are starting a fire.
Yeah, we'll fucking come to your house and start a fire right in your kitchen.
And then, hence, that's when the smoke alarm goes off and the panic broadcast starts.
Yeah, and we show up. My drums are set up in the fucking bathtub.
We should just put
Smokey's in the cupboard.
We should just put the noise of a smoke alarm, like, beeping from low battery in one of our songs.
We're literally everywhere.
Just to see if anybody catches.
We might even be in your house right now.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the panic broadcast. Remember I was saying this to you yesterday?
Well, is there some kind I should probably, like, we are actually not in your house right now, so don't freak out. I have an alibi. I am right here, sitting where I am.
I'm in the kitchen having a cup of coffee.
Wait, hurry up and grab the other shit before she comes back.
Matt's banging your mom. Not again.
Hurry up, come to me here in 10. Go.
Oh my god.
You guys
Seriously.
are funny.
Yeah, we're an anomaly already.
That's all right, but you know, listen, this is good. I mean, look, I don't know if you've ever listened to any of my other podcasts, but there's another band that you guys should check out in California. They're called Welcome to Hell's Gate. They have a very long name.
Okay.
Or Hell's Gate, but I think it's Hell's Gate. But their website says Welcome to. That's like their slogan. They are fucking fantastic. This band has 6 members. No joke.
Oh shit.
There's like 3 guitarists, 2 singers. They even have 2 drummers. It's like really bizarre.
That's damn, some crazy orchestration.
So you
right
gotta
there.
check them out on Facebook and Instagram, and like they're all over the place. And actually, my friend Vinny is one of the guitarists in the band, and they're like a death metal band.
Nice.
But they have I think now they have a girl singer and a guy. They have like a female and a guy singer now. There's like
right on.
Yeah,
you got like 2 different dynamics now.
But interesting enough, the girl sounds like a guy when she sings. You want to hear like voices? Hoo-hoo!
Shit.
Her name is.
That wouldn't be any different from like Angela Gossow from Arch Enemy.
I love her.
Well, go look them up. Her name is Scarlett, their singer, but she is fucking
All right, we'll check
fantastic.
them out. we got plenty of homework to do and plenty of interesting and cool bands to look up now.
Yeah, and listen, I always try to get them. They're in California. They always want to play a New York show or something. So, listen, if, you never know, as you know. That's why it's good to meet other bands and
network
and whatnot.
And
so let me ask you guys one last question.
Sure.
And I probably should have asked this earlier, but we had so much fun stuff to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
So, wait, where the fuck is my question now? Hold on a second.
Where's your fucking question?
Yeah, it says, okay, how would you describe your sound to someone who has never heard you before? And what bands or scenes had helped you shape it the most? This is probably one of the most,
First question might be difficult to...
Alright, the first one is difficult to answer because I don't know how... Alright, so basically, when you listen to a certain, a certain guitarist or a certain drummer or a certain, whatever, alright, the first opening chord to any AC/DC song, it's AC/DC.
Of course.
Similar thing with Maiden, Priest, Megadeth, there's just something about that sound that I think it's all the members coming together and, it's almost like another being, another life form that we all kind of brought together. I don't think that you can really put our sound into one category because it's like we said earlier. It's what Smokey. What kind of vocals or what kind of lyrics do you have or something? What does the song call for? Is it what's the emotion of it? What's the direction of it? So we kind of try to put a lot of that into writing.
I think the best way to tell anybody who's never heard us before is if you're into the more hardcore stuff mixed with a bit of groove to it, check us out. That'd be the best way we could explain it is hard groove, very hard groove. So, if they enjoy bands like Pantera or
Iron Maiden,
Megadeth, or even punk bands and stuff.
I've had people compare me to Dez.
I could see it. I can hear it too.
Maybe at one point.
You've been compared to Dez multiple times when we played that show.
Yeah, Devil Driver. I don't know. I think I think a lot of our stuff it's grounded in old school shit that we try to implement with a newer school kind of sound.
We've had people come up to us and say "Hey man, you sound you kind of sound like this band, or you put me in the mind of this band, or you put me in the mind of that band," and it's we're just well, hell yeah, we'll take that as a compliment. If that's something you like and you think we sound similar, we'll take that as a compliment.
We're just a metal band. That's the easiest way to explain it.
Okay, cool.
Bunch of dummies who were given instruments.
I feel like people spend too much time putting a lot of labels on things instead of just trying to we're a metal band. We play metal, traditional sense.
All right, that's cool. That's I mean, look, but as you know, of course, there is so many different genres of metal. So, some bands, that band Baby Metal, what do you guys think about them?
I'll be honest, I know some people feel Mike's not the biggest fan, but I'm not the
fan either, that's why I'm asking.
I gotta give it a chance.
I gotta give it to them for a J-pop metal band, I guess. I don't know how they classify themselves, that's just how it comes to me. The fact that they've gotten to collab with Rob Zombie, Judas Priest, and a whole bunch of other bands, that's impressive.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
I'm not a big fan of gimmicks. That's very gimmicky. If you're basing your whole musical image off just your image rather than your ability on your instrument. That's what I have a problem.
It is Japan, so it is Japan. So, and I don't know what those girls go through with their men.
It is completely different culture-wise, too.
Yeah. No, I don't know what those girls go through, but
hey, the way I get it, if you can play an instrument, you're trying, and you're at least coming up with something original.
Look, if you can make an entire room mosh pit, you're doing something right.
But
well, yeah, but here's the thing: it's follow the leader, Humpty Dumpty. But I don't particularly care for them, but I was just asking because I like to ask bands that come on about certain other bands, if they think they're good or
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's caveman.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of Sailor Moon. like
yes. Yeah, I
like
can see
Sailor
that.
Moon and like a heavy metal band or something like.
Yeah,
Or it's
Sailor Moon had enough of people's shit.
yeah, like she's grumpy or like she's like a volatile Sailor Moon or some shit like.
Sailor Moon decided, you know what? Fuck this. I've been given power. I'm gonna fucking abuse it.
Wow. Woke up and chose war this morning, apparently.
Yeah, that's how I would put it. That's how Baby Metal is. Sailor Moon
maybe
chose
it's this.
war.
You know that movie Kick-Ass? You've seen that movie Kick-Ass,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So it's like Kick-Ass meets Sailor Moon. That's Baby Metal.
I can see it.
I had a chance to see Baby Metal live down in Atlanta,
Right.
and I think it was at Dragon Con. I was attending Dragon Con, but we missed it because I wasn't aware of it until it was too late.
Right.
And Death Clock was playing, and Baby Metal was playing the same night.
Death Clock? Oh, they're from the Metalocalypse.
Yeah, I was like, damn it, I missed Death Clock and Baby Metal. Oh shit! So, but I didn't get a chance to check them out. So,
Gotcha.
I don't think you missed them.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Death Clock.
That was like our funny story. We all took a band trip to go see Iron Maiden. This was the Book of Souls tour.
Oh, I went to that tour. That was awesome.
Yeah, and so we were up in Bristow. It's like kind of near DC, I think, and Ghost was opening for him.
Yes, that's Ghost. Oh, that was the first time I ever saw them. They were fucking fantastic.
The funny thing is, Mike brought his teenage son at the time. And what did you do to him?
It was mine and my son's first time seeing Maiden.
Okay.
He had just gotten into him, and while we're standing in line for the Iron Maiden merch, he can hear Ghost playing, and he says, "Hey, we're missing Ghost," and I'm just looking at him and I said, "No, we're not." I'm not much of a Ghost fan, and I was like, right here's where I want to be, in the Iron Maiden merch line.
In the merch.
I mean, hey man, to each his own, but like I can't get down with like creepy Scooby-Doo.
I mean, Ghosts have the image. I love their image.
Yeah, the image is fucking badass. Don't get me wrong.
Listen to me. You guys are totally missing out, I have to tell you.
I don't think so.
Listen, I made you listen. If you listen to the song Ritual, right? Ritual, in my humble, honest opinion, has tones of like Merciful Fate in it. So,
right.
Yeah, you guys are totally missing. I'm dead serious. Listen, I never. That was the first time I saw them, and I was kind of like, But then after that, they have like other albums that actually I really like a lot, honestly. So, and kind of funny, you want to know something? I have friends that are not metalheads, and I will put on Ghosts for them, right? And they're like, wow, who is this? I'm like, well, listen to some more of it first. Like, I don't let them see who it is, right?
I mean, that's cool and everything, but it's also there's certain bands that I like. People be like, man, I can't believe you don't like them, and I'm like, I'll force myself to sit down and be like, I must be not seeing something that they're seeing, but like, I can't get into them, dude.
Right.
The most I've gotten exposed to Ghost was I seen him, I think it was either Conan or Jimmy Kimmel or something, and they were reading questions that viewers would put in, and someone put in a text saying, you sound like a Scooby-Doo band, and he goes, yeah, that's about accurate. I'm like, all right, at least they got a good sense of humor. These guys are pretty chill.
But, it's mostly like gothic theatrics, if you ask me. Like, it's a lot of theatrics, and it's cool, though. I mean, honestly, rock opera. And, I do like some of that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm kind of old school. I'm older than you guys. So, like, I'm even older than Smokey. So, listen to... Yeah, Smokey and the Hag. I'm sorry. Not saying anything. It's about that woman with the froggy voice.
Oh yeah, it sounds like a country song.
Yeah, Smokey and you should write a song like that called Smokey and the Hag.
I actually have written a couple of country songs, but they're putting notebook. They're hidden away.
Yeah, it's probably
wave.
Well, you could do them when you're in the retirement home down the road.
There you go. And nobody can get mad at you because you're old man and you didn't know any better.
Our luck would be he'd write the country song and still come out metal.
It's like, no, it's not the fact of what he said in the song, it's the fact that he didn't have any pants on.
He didn't have any pants on.
Yeah, because he's in a
He
nursing
fucking
home. He's
bits
got a
and pieces
gown
are
on.
hanging out, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, like bad. You ever see that bad grandpa thing? Oh, my God, that was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Especially the part when he's in the hospital with the gown on, his bowls are hanging out.
His bare ass is showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, who's hungry?
Oh, God. You know, Johnny Knoxville, right here. Is that I think it's Johnny Knoxville, right? That's
Yeah,
him?
it's
He's fucking hilarious.
Knoxville's the man.
I used to miss that show, The Wild Boys. I wish they would bring that back on TV.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Wasn't that
It's Steve-O and Chris Pontius.
Yeah, Steve-O and Chris
Yeah.
Pontius. Yeah, they were hilarious.
was that before Nitro or after Nitro
That
Circus?
was after.
Well, no, I thought it was before Nitro Circus.
It was before
I have
that.
no
It was
idea.
way before Nitro Circus.
I don't even know what fucking day it is anymore. I couldn't even tell you.
Wait, how old are you?
Oh, it's Saturday.
39.
So how old? All right, so the oldest guy in the band is 49. Then there's like 32. Then there's how old? Another one.
23.
What is it?
There's 49, 39, 32, and 23.
Wow, so 32 and 23 are like reversed. That's pretty interesting. That's
Yeah,
cool.
There's
It's-
no babies in the band.
So we cover all eras.
I
Yeah.
used to be the baby of the band, buddy.
Listen,
You
you know what?
yeah.
It's good to have someone
Hey,
younger
man,
in the
baby.
band. They actually bring more perspective. Like, for instance, my friend's punk band, Jones Crusher, they've been around for like 32 years now, something like that. And, you know, the singer and the guitarist, I mean, I think he's like in his like early 50s, I'm saying, because I know he's older than
Yeah.
me. And the drummer is like in his like, you know, mid to late, like, you know, early, like late 50s. And they just got a bass player who's like 40 years old, way younger
wow.
than them. And let me tell you, they sound fucking phenomenal now with this new bass player. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, so you know what? It's good to have younger, fresh meat in the band, as they say.
Absolutely.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
so young bloods, you know. Not that you guys are like. I'm not comparing you to that fucking guy. I'm not, you know. But
Yeah.
young generation of metal is always good, you know.
Absolutely.
Especially when they
I mean,
live
we
off
gotta
our
keep it
old
going.
roots, right?
Yeah, we gotta carry the torch.
Well, exactly. That's kind of like, you know, I mean, look, I hate to say it, so many bands now, like, you know, Ozzy's gone, rest his peace. You know, he's I never thought he would ever
he's
die.
gone.
Everybody's gone now. It's like
Everybody's
crazy.
retiring.
Yeah. So, you know, the underground bands are the new wave of the future. I'm sorry, the new metal of the future.
That's scary, man.
Definitely.
All we need is that. I think all we need is the right people to hear us, and I think it would catch on fire.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of why, like, I wanted you guys on the podcast, and then I want to put you in the magazine, because the magazine has 3.5 million subscribers.
That'd be awesome.
This is a
Great.
digital magazine that I write articles for. So it's you know, they got a lot of cool stuff in it. Like my friend the other day, she calls me and she's like, "Oh, I saw the magazine." She goes, and wow, she goes, "There's like a lot of nudity in the magazine." I said, "Yeah, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. There it is." Like, you know,
That's where they all wind up anyway.
exactly. And here's the other thing: everything's digitized. There's not a lot of people printing magazines anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, this is the new way of life, and this is kind of like, you know, technology has made everything change. Think about it, if you guys were in a band like 40 years ago, things were totally fucking different then than they are now.
Oh, yeah.
This is why you have to use social media to your advantage. Trust me when I tell you. Or else you'd be paying fucking money for a fucking publicist. Do it your fucking selves, man. It's really...
Yeah, every band nowadays has to be DIY. It's like the ultimate thing.
Exactly,
Yeah,
you have
make your own
to.
merch.
You
Yeah,
have
do
to.
everything on your own.
I mean, unless
It's
you want to
crazy.
go and pay all this money to have fucking people do it for you, but, you know, in reality, you just do it your
Okay.
fucking self.
Yeah,
You
What's
know?
the fun in that?
Yeah. Plus, it's like, man, like, you know,
Well, listen, if you
Yeah.
guys want me to help promote, like, some stuff for you, you know, just send it to me and I'll be happy. I do it for all the bands. So, like, if you have a show or something coming up, I mean, because I do have people on my Facebook page that are all over the fucking place, including
Hell
all
yeah,
my social
definitely.
media. So, even people listen to the show, too. So,
hell yeah.
you know, so, but anyway, it was an awesome pleasure to have you guys on the show tonight. So where can people find where you are online now anyway, so just...
Well, thanks for having us, first and foremost. It's always great talking to you. Where can they find us? Facebook.com/The Panic Broadcast. TikTok, probably the same thing.
Instagram, and we also, I do answer messages.
Yeah, we try to.
I'll answer anybody.
And then you Smokey, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also Spotify and YouTube as well if you want to see some of our songs.
And you're on Bandcamp also, right, under the Panic Broadcast?
Yes.
Okay, see, that was the big one. You got to say that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I should probably mention, if you do look us up, I don't know what music platform or whatever, but there is technically another Panic Broadcast band from, like, California, but
They're younger.
They're
indie
like
music, they're different.
like indie rock or something, but like, so if you're looking for us, we're the band that looks like a metal band.
Yeah, you gotta when I looked you guys up initially, I did see that. I'm like, oh, that's not them, because I could tell by the cover. I was like, it's definitely not
like I was
them.
telling you, what was it, like 2-3 years ago? We got booked on some show in like California. I was like, dude, have you guys seen this shit? Like, we're like supposed to be in like
We got tagged in the wrong post.
in like, what was it, San Francisco or some shit, and I'm like, dude, there ain't no fucking way. We're gonna be like across country right now. It turned out through some kind of whatever it was, we found out that there had been.
Didn't the Maryland show?
I don't know, another band with the same name.
The
So
Maryland show we played, they thought they booked the other band.
What was
No,
that?
dude, because that was Scum City who did that for us.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Who was it? Scum City?
It was a
Scum City
small town from
Entertainment,
there.
Travis Poe. He helped us get a couple shows. He's a really cool guy.
Because
yeah.
we have a band in the city here called Scum City. That's kind of why I was asking if it was.
Oh, no, this was a promotion company or
Oh,
something.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, in Manhattan, Long Island, or Brooklyn, there's a punk band called Scum City, and if I'm not mistaken, I think my friend Christine plays drums for them. I think.
Oh, cool.
I think, or
Right
she
on.
plays some instrument. I don't know exactly, but if she's gonna kill me if she listens to the show and she's like, you don't know what the fuck I play. I know she's in that band. How do you like them, Apple?
There you go.
Listen, I know lots of musicians and lots of bands. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
Oh, I
you know?
believe it. I believe it.
Oh God.
We're going to do some updating on some group photos and promo shots, and we'll send you some new photos over.
He said
Yeah,
new,
that would
not
be
nude.
great. Yeah, because I'm going to air this show actually. Which, you know, of listeners, it is pre-recorded.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, so you just send me whatever and I'll post it, like, because I'm going to air it, like, this coming week. So if you can try to send me something before, like Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm going to air the show probably on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get it to you first thing tomorrow.
All right, cool. So Mike J has my email. Either one, you know, Mike number one, really can send it to me. Oh, God. But it was a pleasure. You guys are a lot of fun. To my listeners, I hope you guys find their music entertaining, awesome. They are fantastic band. And, you know, this is why I do this. I always like to bring people, underground bands that people don't even know of. Like, underground, unsigned bands. And you guys are fucking fantastic, by the way.
Thank you so much. And seek us out. We are everywhere, and we don't bite much.
Unless you want us to.
Oh,
Yeah.
you like me? No.
Oh, no, each his own.
I mean, you know, people are into stuff.
Different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. Different strokes for different folks, right? I always tell people, listen, there is no person that is strictly vanilla unless you're a Mormon or something in this world.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you very
you know,
much. I
so-
agree.
So here's the thing. I always say, I like to tell people, I'm not really vanilla, but I do practice in the dark arts. That's what I tell them.
Well, that's one way to put it.
I have dabbled in the darkness before.
But anyway, thank you so much for having us, Miss Joanna. We appreciate
You're welcome. So listen, you guys have a great evening. Hope you guys are practicing today, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
All right, so you're practicing after?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to let you guys go and practice, and thank you very, very much for this awesome interview that you guys gave me today.
Much appreciated.
Thank you for having us.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day, guys.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye. I'll chat with Mike later.
I know.
All right, bye-bye. All right, let's get this off. Hold on. Oh, that was a really awesome interview they gave me. They are called The Panic Broadcast. Check them out all over social media. And I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my show. And Happy New Year. Mistress is back with Mixedmetalmedia, hosted by Spreaker.com. You can find me on Amazon. Amazon, YouTube, Spreaker app. I'm on a whole bunch of stuff. You'll find it on my website, which is www.mixedmetalmedia.blogspot.com, because it's also my blog, and I go and post updates on there, which I have to do today or sometime tomorrow. But thanks for listening, and have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye. See you all in a couple of weeks.